Miami Heat Nation, what is going on? So we got some crazy Miami Heat news involving De'Aaron Fox, and the Heat have the second best odds to acquire De'Aaron Fox in a potential trade. But before we do start today's video, if you guys enjoy Miami Heat content, we pretty much upload every single day, so drop a follow. I appreciate that so much. Anyways, the reason why these odds are coming out is because De'Aaron Fox has been involved in some trade rumors. And I see both sides, right? De'Aaron Fox in a signed a contract extension, and it's probably because he wants a super max contract extension, so he's betting on himself to get that big deal. If he signed it now, he would have got less money, so I get it. But also there's a side that De'Aaron Fox is probably trying to see how good is this, team in the West, right? How good is this team? We acquired a player like DeMar DeRozan. Obviously, we still got Sabonis. We got me. We brought back our head coach. We signed back Malik Monk. Obviously, this team's still trying to compete. But unfortunately, this team is still struggling even with, the additions to the roster. And so, as you see right here, the Sacramento Kings are currently 12th in the Western Conference with a record of 10-13. They're 3-7 in their last 10 games. Now, I will say I give them a little bit a pass because, DeMar DeRozan was out for a little bit and then Sabonis was out. This team, it doesn't have much depth, and De'Aaron Fox is pretty much trying to carry them. The dude was dropping 60-plus points a game or two. You know what I mean? So I do give him a little pass, but even if this team is fully healthy, even if this team, makes it to the playoffs, can you see this team competing against, a Thunder or like the Houston Rockets or even the Dallas Mavericks? There's definitely some teams ahead of them for, the Kings to even beat. And then even if we want to talk about the NBA Finals and somehow, they get there and play the Boston Celtics, are they going to beat them? So it's really up to De'Aaron Fox. Does he want to stay with the Sacramento Kings? How long? Or does he look at other teams, possibly like the Miami Heat? Now, we already know De'Aaron Fox and Bam Adebayo do have some type of a connection. And also, De'Aaron Fox put Bam Adebayo as like top 5 players that ever played in Kentucky. And, we'll love to see a 2-man game with De'Aaron Fox and Bam Adebayo. That would be super energetic. He's still a very, very young player. And, if the Miami Heat eventually trade Jimmy Butler, this is how we can acquire a player like De'Aaron Fox. And you're probably wondering how. Well, if we get 3 first-round picks and somehow, some way, De'Aaron Fox does request a trade or doesn't want to be there no more, we have the draft capital to offer to the Sacramento Kings. When you look at the teams on the list that, are somewhat favorites, they don't have enough, right? I mean, outside Orlando Magic, I think that would be fun, but and the Rockets too. But the Nuggets, the Clippers, maybe the Spurs, Timberwolves, Pelicans, like they just don't really have much, and it doesn't make sense for De'Aaron Fox to go to a worse team. I think if De'Aaron Fox goes to the Eastern Conference, he has an easier chance and an easier path to making it to the Eastern Conference Finals. And the Miami Heat already been there several times and also beat the Boston Celtics. So I think it makes perfect sense. I think the Miami Heat need to move on from Jimmy Butler, get all that draft capital, get some young players, and get ready for the 2025-2026 season. And let's trade for De'Aaron Fox. So let me know what you guys think about this and follow for more Miami Heat content.